that is a chessboard that is right by the mats right here. So if you get bored in between rolls, you can go play a chess game. What's up, guys? So I'm going to share a drill with you guys, a little active drill, situational rolling type thing. And the reason is, when I first started training jiu-jitsu, I was naturally a top player, right? I wrestled in high school. I was comfortable with that. I was good with takedowns, and passing just came natural to me, but playing from my back did not. And so it took a lot of time to get down there. And so as a coach, my job is to sort of see like the problems that other people have, that I see, that I've had before, that I've seen other people have, and try to get rid of those as fast as possible to improve the training experience. And so one of the drills that we'll do that I'm going to share with you guys today is the top person will start in like an open guard type position, because we're focusing on open guard, right? And they will not pass. They will try to stand up, balance, they'll try to break grips, but they won't pass. The bottom person is going to open up full speed and try to sweep. And the reason we do this is because I want people to play with that open guard position. I want them to experiment. And a lot of times it's really difficult to experiment if you're worried about losing, if you're worried about being passed, that kind of thing. So it's a chance for both people to just kind of play around, and especially the bottom person to really explore the positions. So anyway, guys, here's the drill. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it helps if you are someone that is struggling with playing a guard position in fear of getting passed or beaten or whatever.
Top person, you are not going to pass. You're not going to pass. No matter what you do, you're not going to pass. What you are going to do is try to balance, stay up, break grips, fight in a good position. You're not actually going to pass. Okay? So and he's going to try to sweep you legit. So he's going to try to move around. The reason we're doing this is, one, bottom person, I want you guys to play around with moves in the position you've been working on. I don't want you guys to get into a fire fight and then bail and just go back to whatever you're comfortable with. So
all right, so what's going to happen during this drill, as you'll see, I start with double knee grips. Joe gets double sleeves. He's going to try to break those off and try to sweep. Again, he is going full speed right now, and all I'm trying to do is balance, break grips, and stay up. And again, I'm moving at a pretty good pace, and what this does is this gives Joe a chance to play from his open guard and experiment without the fear of being passed, which is going to allow him to play more open.
Alright, so that's the goal. The top person is fighting, okay, to stay up. Bottom person try to swim. Now, what I want you guys to do when you're playing with the position, try to use a little finesse, okay? The person's not going to pass your guard, okay? So really try to work in the position and move around, play to the grips. See what happens if you grab a lapel, if you grab a sleeve or a collar, whatever. Okay, but explore the position a little bit. Let's have some fun. Any questions? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So the way that we set this up, you can't see it, but over on the left side, you kind of see people walking off towards the left. We had a wall lined up with everybody on it. When someone would come out, they would start on top. When the person on the bottom swept them, the person on the bottom would go out, and the person on top would then go to the bottom, and then you basically just cycle new people in, and you see Peter there, he kind of got mixed up. But again, the person on the top is trying to balance, person on the bottom is trying to sweep. And this has two benefits to it, well, more than two, but I'll sort of go over the two big ones. First off, it gives both people a chance to just play around a little bit. A lot of times when we go full speed during a regular roll, it's incredibly hard to really play with new stuff and test the waters a bit, because, for instance, the guy on the bottom, if you're trying a new sweep out and you mess it up and that person on top passes and gets in side control, if they're heavy, you might worry about, man, I don't want to spend the next 5 minutes of the round having my face smashed. And likewise on top, again, it's a good chance because you're just balancing, so you can just kind of play around with let's see what happens if I break this grip. Let me step back and forth and just play around a little bit more, which it makes it a lot easier to do that than when you're doing a full roll and actually have a chance to win. Whereas during this drill, the winner and the outcome's already been decided. Again, you're just kind of moving around through the position. Lastly, the thing that I like about it is I'm actually a little injured on this day, but again, with the way that we're rolling, since it's not really full speed, I'm able to play around a lot more, and it's not really going to make that big of a difference. So this would be a good way if you're maybe lightly injured, you got a tweak or something and you want to still get some training in. This is a great way to do it. So again, if you're like I was before, where I had trouble opening up my guard for fear of losing or getting passed, this is a fantastic drill to get used to being able to play an open guard game and just experiment with the positions without the fear of losing or getting your guard passed. So hope you enjoy the video, guys. Thanks.